In Project Zomboid, it's easy to overlook some of the great placement features offered by the game. The simple act of placing down a few items can drastically improve the mood, turning what was once a dull, lifeless dwelling into a home with personality. And I think that's why things like this majestic painting appeal to me. Pixelated images of serene landscapes allow us to escape from an otherwise bleak circumstance. And really, what is the point of surviving if we're not living? And it's for this reason that we're going to be migrating to a new dwelling. Migrating is an instinct shared by many creatures. Humans are a creature, like the nomadic peoples of the Eurasian steppe, when the temptation of marginally greener pastures sits just a few houses away. It's an urge that shouldn't be ignored. Kelvin is no exception to this instinct because Kelvin is also human, and like his ancestors in the past, Kelvin now embarks on a journey to fulfill that wild urge. He awakes to the dawn of a new day, a goal in his mind and a desire in his heart. Like every morning, we wake up covered in blood and scurry downstairs to catch those final minutes of our morning show. Next, we plan out our day. The plan is simple. We move all of our stuff from one house to another, hoping to avoid any unwelcome guests along the way. And so we jump into action. We begin with food, stuffing our trusted satchel with as many items as possible before making the long trek down the street. Of course, we are slightly hungry, but we need to lose weight. In order to do that, we must starve ourselves. That's right, starve Kelvin. We're also getting our steps in today. We're going to be forcing Kelvin to do a lot of laps up and down the street with the goal of improving our fitness. Ah yes, the new house with slightly better bricks. This kitchen suits our needs much better. It is larger and more organized, and the stove and fridge are closer to each other, making cooking much more accessible. After storing the first of our food items, we will toss this garbage here on the ground. Well, it's not really garbage, it's just more of things that don't have a place yet, but they will soon. Another important step we'll have to take in personal progression is fitness if we are to survive this horrible apocalypse. And so we will make Kelvin run. Run, Kelvin. Lose your weight, man. Jog over those bodies. The bodies are kind of like hurdles for Kelvin to sort of hop over, like a sick game of hopscotch. After gathering up the remaining food, we will now go ahead and take all the junk off of this kitchen floor and transfer it over to the other kitchen floor. That's it, grab the junk, gather it all up in your satchel, the amazing, endless satchel. More fitness, more running. Here we go. I think I'll just put all this garbage right here in the middle of the floor. And so the time ticked away. A satisfying loop of picking things up and putting things down, all while getting our steps in for the day. Each shelf we cleared off was met with a mixture of sadness and optimism. As they say, when one door closes, another door opens, and there are many doors to be opened and shut. It does sadden me a great deal to see this shed go, but knowing that we're moving into an even better shed, at a better property, does make me quite happy. Ah, some of our neighbors have come to greet us. Let us say hello. There's a little crowbar for her. Little crowbar for her. Get down there. And wham. And wham. There we go. And last one. Hello. Get on the ground. Oh, do it the old-fashioned way. There we are. All done. Nice to meet you. Take that. Take a little bit more. Letter opener. That's nice. I guess we'll use that. Time for a quick lunch break. Let's see what we've got here in the fridge. Couple of options here. Ooh, how about a nice fresh bowl of cereal? We'll finish this one off. Maybe some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Maybe some Fruity Loops. Or maybe it's just some basic Cheerios. Either way, it's very refreshing after slaughtering so many zombies. Ah, yes, and we'll follow the cereal up with some water. Some nice fresh water from the tap. The good old city tap. Packed with chloride and fluoride and all sorts of ides. Looks like we've got another intruder here by the new shed. No, we cannot risk the new shed. You, sir. That's it. It won't be long now. You're a resilient one. Come on, just go into that sweet night. There you go. There it is. Rest easy, friend. and stay away from the shed. I love how amazing this satchel is. Like, watch. Just watch it. It can pick up and store a whole stool. Like a whole wooden stool. It just fits magically. It's like this, it's like a portable hole from Dungeons and Dragons. That's what the satchel is. You just can take it out, put things in it, put it back. It's the best item in the game. I'm pretty convinced. Being in the house when it's completely empty, well, besides like the body there, it just casts over me a sense of dread. I feel very uncomfortable here. It was nice to know you, house, but now I must say goodbye. Time to enjoy some life and living in the new living room. It's perfect. It's like it was meant to be. Oh good, now we get to put the sheets in the new house. Finally putting the sheets up. Oh, that feels nice. Feels real nice. This bottom floor is feeling a lot more secure now. Each sheet provides a sense of warmth and comfort for me. We are protected now from the elements and the unwanted eyes of the zombies. It does make it quite dark in here though, so we'll have to go ahead and turn on some of these lights too. Finally, it's time to grab all this stuff off the floor. It's no longer garbage now that it has a place. And we're going to go ahead and start organizing the house, placing items all around. It's finally the fun part. I mean, look how great the placement is in this game. We can make our own little rap lab here. We're like Eminem, making little songs on the dining room table, talking about mom's spaghetti and confetti and more spaghetti. It's great. It's great. Little notepad. Well, really, it's a sheet of paper, but that still serves its purpose with a little pen. And we'll also put a little gaming area here, too, with some chess and checker pieces. Einstein once said, "Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." I believe that we have made the most out of this opportunity, and we have organized ourselves a nice place to live, and a place for us to rest our minds and our bodies, and to prepare for what is yet to come in this cruel, cruel, zombie-filled world. As the hours passed, we completed each room. The bathroom looks fantastic. The kitchen with the sorted water bottles. Of course, the dining room with its gaming area and rap station. The living room with its bookshelves and shoes and, well, a little pile of stuff that I still haven't found a place for yet. We still have yet to expand on the upstairs, but that's okay. That'll come in time as we collect more and more items throughout the world. And I feel a sense of calm and a sense of strength from this place. Now that we have organization in our house and items going where they need to be and a little bit of clutter around to occupy our minds, I feel it's a nice foundation to build upon, to expand from, and take on the hordes of undead that wish to impose their will and their insatiable appetites on us. But I think now we're a little bit more prepared. Between organizing the house, running around the neighborhood, and watching shows to fill our minds with education, Kelvin has certainly grown stronger and stronger from these past 2 days. Now there's really only one thing left to do. To clean ourselves up. All the dirty work is finished. For now. Just toss these things here in the washer and go ahead and clean off our body. Our disgusting, bloody, and soiled body. There we go. We look so crazy. We're like a newborn. All clean shaven and bald. Ugh. It looks so wrong with it looks so wrong just him sitting in this kitchen naked, but also so right and fitting with those glasses. He looks like the kind of guy that would definitely carve out his own life in this horrible zombie-filled world. And I think that's really what Project Zomboid's all about. That is the essence that holds it together. And that's where we're going to end today's video. I hope you enjoyed this edited version as much as I enjoyed making it, and I would love to hear your feedback about this type of format versus the other format that I normally use, which is just a long play with maybe some slight edits in between. I also want to give a big shout out to AmbiguousAmphibian, whose work has inspired me to not only do Project Zomboid videos, but just videos in general. I find him very entertaining and inspiring, as I said. And this video is pretty much directly because of him and the content he makes. I want to do a formatted edited video sort of in the style of the amphibian, and hope it didn't come off as too copy and paste like. I really tried to put my own spin on it, and I would love to give feedback about this type of content as well from you folks out there who do watch these videos. If you haven't checked him out already, definitely check him out. He does PZ. He does a lot of other games too besides just Project Zomboid, and he's awesome. So thank you, AA. I do appreciate you, sir. Well, until next time, friends. Later.